What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I am Craig, and we are going to be going over the charts, starting out with the DXY, then Bitcoin in the macro. I'm going to show you my macro view before going into the smaller time frame, showing you what I'm looking for. Also, our free trading competition, where you don't have to put any funds on, has begun on Prime XBT. There is a link below. It's a great way to learn to practice to trade. If you are interested in getting into trading, Prime is a great platform, and it's a free way to learn to use it. And you can actually win money if you win the competition. Definitely check that out. I'll show you how here in a minute. But let's get into the DXY. As you guys know, we've had in the white this falling wedge drawn in, where we've had touch at the bottom, touch at the top, touch at the bottom. Not quite touched the white yet. We had this target of 103.46. We did hit that. That is the top of this yellow dotted line right here. So if Bitcoin is going to get one more push up, then the dollar will get one more push down to the bottom of this wedge, come back up. And I do believe if that happens, it will get extremely bullish if we break these levels. Now, I know I've been talking about September or October being the bottom for this bear cycle. And I started talking about that and actually called that bottom timing back in 2021. I'll leave that video up at the top at the end of this video. So anyways, let's get into it. There's could be huge opportunity here. I know everybody is talking about buying being the opportunity, but I think you're going to have an opportunity to buy everything much, much cheaper. That includes if you're getting into real estate, that includes stocks, crypto, everything else towards the end of this year. That is when I will start looking for things to actually buy long term. Until then, you can trade the markets up and down. Use Prime XPT for that. They do sponsor this channel, but you can trade Forex, crypto, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all from one exchange. And you can trade it against crypto or however you wish to do so. But let's take a look at what's going on. So again, if we do continue with our rejection here and go down, we have much further down to go. But if you remember, I talked about this falling wedge right here. We did break that falling wedge and actually tested it for support. That would get us all the way up into the 107, 108 range. As you guys know, I think the dollar is going way higher than this, but we have to first either break down one more time here, which will make Bitcoin have one more push up, or we break this now, test it for support, and continue up, meaning Bitcoin will not be going up any more than that 31.8 that it hit this year. Let's take a look at the macro. So this is the bulls always want to look at the log chart, right? They don't look at the linear as much in bigger time frames. I'm going to show you why. This is not bullish, guys, for where we're at now. Was it bullish all this time? Yes. This, I believe, was one big, huge wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. And there are 5 wave counts in each one of these impulsive waves, and there was corrections in between. Now, I think this is just one huge big wave 1. We'll probably get our wave 2 down here sometime in the end of this year. Could it go a little bit further? Possibly. I called that in 2021, September, October. So if it goes a little bit longer, ooh, big deal. I do think we are going to see new lower lows sometime in the end of this year. Maybe it goes on a couple more months. Who cares? I'm still looking for lower lows, meaning this bear market is not over. We've had a bear market rally, and I do believe the bear market is continuing to the downside. Now, as you guys know, from wave 1, wave 2 cannot go past wave 1, but usually ends up around where wave 4 was. That would be right in that between 3,500 to 9,700. That is the area I'm watching, right? Nevertheless, below 10K. Could I be wrong? Yes. Is this financial advice? No. But we called this top over here. We called this top over here, right? So just be careful. I know everyone wants to be super bullish, but there is plenty of room for more downside. We'll talk about that here. So this is one count. This is a bubble pop wave, 5-wave bubble pop, right? With a false bottom, with a bear market rally of 100% that we have been expecting. I thought it'd go a little bit lower before we got our 100% rally, which would have made a lower high in the rally. But we got down to here, got our 100% rally. I think we have much more downside to come. As you can see here, the yellow line, lower lows in the RSI, higher or lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action, meaning bearish divergence. I also have the white line showing hidden bearish divergence, right? Which is a continuation of the trend. The macro trend is down. Oh, before we go any further, take this second, scroll down and smash that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It does help the channel out. Also, tick that notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. I try to do them daily. As you guys know, I'm moving. We're actually finally moving in this weekend to the new house. I will be posting videos on that, so stay tuned on that. Anyways, what we've been watching here, what would invalidate this 5-wave count? Well, that would be getting above this 32.9, which was our low. That was our first low after the high. People want to say we broke this low. We made a high after that. So this is the first big low right here, 32.9. If we break above that, then we do have the possibility of hitting this 38 to 39,000 range. That is the measured move of this triangle right here. But I don't believe that's happening. We'll see what happens. What we can also watch for, when will it fall quickly? Well, that would be a break of this red trend line. And that, if it was to happen in the next couple days, it'd be around the 21 EMA on the weekly. That would be approximately 28,000. We break below that, this could get ugly. But watch this RSI trend line right here, because once this breaks, we may come back up to retest it. But there is so much room for downside, guys, here. So much room, right? Look at how much the RSI recovered, but price did not at all, right? Still leaving room for this upside if it does happen. So beware of that. There is an upside risk. But in my opinion, we're pretty much topped out. We called that 31.5, and oh well, we went to 31.8, but we called the 31.5, what is it, 6 or 7 months ago. I've posted that on Twitter. I've posted it on a couple videos. So anyways, we always had that possibility. We got it. And what did I say? I would short the shit out of it. I am still in my shorts. I've laddered in many more. Let's see about this. So if that wave count gets invalidated, we still have this one. And just so you guys know, if we do get that rally up to 32.9, we could move this trend line. If we get a rally all the way up to that 38.7-ish area, which would be the measured move off of this wedge here, we could still move the line up. So either way, this could take a while to play out. But if we have topped here, we do break this 28,000. We are heading down for our 5th wave. Even in this, right? You could look at this as A, B, C, D, E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It's falling wedge. And in our MACD, we have crossed back below a couple weeks ago into the bearish MACD right here. This is looking pretty ugly. Every time that Bitcoin does this, it signals a top, right? Right here, signal the top. Over here, signal the top. Over here, signal the top. We actually had a fake out. It came down right here, popped back up, looked like it was a fake out cross, and only to come back down. We've seen that over here also, right? Back when we were at 48, the same exact thing happened. We had a fake out to the upside, and then boom, came crashing down. So be careful, be aware of what's going on here. Before we go any further, here's a word from my sponsor, then we'll get into the smaller time frames.
Begin your path to financial freedom. Gain up to a $7,000 bonus on us. Register and use promo code. Deposit and enjoy a 7% bonus. Available now.
All right, guys, that was Prime XBT's little sponsor ad. As you've seen, the promo code Savvy50 will get you up to a $7,000 bonus. Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. Now, that Savvy50 gets you 7% on whatever you deposit. I do have some 20% codes that I'll be giving away later in the Discord. You can join the free Discord down below, totally free. The link, people think that the link doesn't work. The link does work. You just have to have a verified phone number to join. That helps keep the spammers out, so you don't get a bunch of crap in the, although it doesn't hold them all out, it keeps it a lot cleaner than the ones that don't use that. That's just a guard. So make sure you have a verified number and the link will work for you. Let me know in the comment section below if you do have a verified Discord with your phone and it doesn't work. I'll try to figure out what's going on there, but it should work for you. So Prime XBT, you can trade all these assets right here. You can trade gold, silver, oil, Forex, even if you're into Forex. Tons of different things on here, guys. It is an awesome exchange. You can have multiple trades in at the same time. They have also added the feature right here, the crypto futures, so you can do either isolated. You can do isolated or cross margin, whichever you prefer. I prefer cross. A lot of people prefer isolated. I prefer cross because I like to ladder in my trades. So, but to join the free contest, all you have to do is go up in this little square section here, hit the contest button, and right here, Savage Trading Comp, that is the Savvy Trading Competition right here. There's 622 people involved right now. There's $1,000 award, $1,000 in rewards. First place gets 500, second and third get 250. So like I said, zero risk. You also get the benefit of learning how to use the exchange, joining for free. Definitely check them out, and let's get into it. Here is the 4-hour chart, guys, what we've been watching forever. I had this looking like a 5-wave count, right? But this has gotten ugly here. Not sure the 5-wave count is what we're seeing right now, but either way, we still had our break of this rising channel. That target is the yellow one here. The blue targets are the 5-wave count, right? That is looking a little iffy. It could still play out, but either way, we still have our 27, around 27.6 is our measured move from this falling channel. And then we have, and guys, that's huge bounce areas. That doesn't mean that that's the bottom and we go to a new all-time high afterwards, right? I still am not in that thought process that this is going to shoot to the moon. Again, make sure you smash those likes. We're also going to look at BNB and XRP here in a few minutes. So we also have this white trend line right here, which if you guys been watching, I showed you guys yesterday before this happened in the Discord, and I believe I tweeted about that, watching this 29.7 area for rejection. This white trend line has been a huge rejection area. Now, if we're able to get up over this, we can move this over today. If we're able to get up over this 29.7, get support, then we could be looking to come retest this yellow trend line again. Either way, as long as we're below here, I still see more downside unless we get up above there. But the measured move breaking this white trend line was right here at 27,000. So I am looking for between 27 and 27.5 for the big bounce area, unless we get back up above this trend line here, right? It would have to get above this yellow trend line, which currently lies around, if it was to do it today, would be somewhere around 33 or 30,350, right? Either way, you guys know my plan. I'm short. I've been short since up here. Just be careful, guys. BNB, I've told you, I believe BNB is doing the same thing FTX was on a different level. That's just my belief. Of course, I have no proof of it, but the charts are looking almost identical, and it is ready to make a huge downfall. We started talking about this back in January. Let's zoom into this area right here and see what the BNB chart looks like and see where we're at. If we break this bottom blue trend line here, our measured move is 202. And if that breaks, we go to our next measured move, looking at this as a flagpole. This is a bear flag. What would that get us? That would get us around the 148 range. And then we have this big rising channel. The measured move of the breakdown from that channel is 67. So a break of let's say a break of 236, then we look for 200. Most likely get a big bounce, may get back up to 245 after that. come back down. But once this 202 breaks, if it breaks, I'm looking for 148. If that breaks, I'm looking for 67. Does that mean it happens in a day? Absolutely not. We're looking at price action, not time frame in this. Although I do believe when this breaks, I think it's going to go pretty quick. So just be careful. And finally, XRP, our weekly chart, guys. Unless we open or close a weekly candle above this white trend line, which let's see where it's at right now, about 63 cents. If we open or close, well, we would have to close one above there first, right, to open. So if we close above 63 cents, then maybe we get back up to that 98. But as long as we're closing below this trend line, I see us coming down to 25 cents, possibly as low as 4 cents. I know a lot of people like to just zoom into right here, but if you look at the big picture, this is just a hype coin, just like a dying penny stock. People hate when I say that, but that's exactly what it looks like. If you go look at dying penny stocks, this is the exact pattern they make, right? Lower highs, they get huge hypes, and all it is people that got in down here dumping every time it gets high, and it's most likely never going to break this high over here again, guys. Same thing here, unless we break this yellow. So when would I say it's okay to be bullish on it? A break of $1. That's when I would say it's okay to be bullish on it, but I would still need to see it bounce around on this trend line and make sure it's support. So a few weeks above that, and then possibly you could be bullish on XRP, or I could be. You can be bullish on it whenever you want. I'm just showing you my view. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave comments down below, smash that thumbs up, and tick that notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't for daily updates. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.